Up. I'm live, a little on the early side, and why is my wheel so far off the desk? God damn it. Yeah, that hopefully tells you what it is, what time it is. More Friday night racing, and EJ will be joining us at some point. I don't know. He switched over to Assetto at 9 for some reason. I'm a little early, but whatever. Yeah. I don't know. EJ switched over, and then I don't think he's actually playing the game. EJ, what do you expect? But yeah, anyway. Friday Night Racing! Woo! It's back again after a week away. EJ's here, and we've got a new prototype to test. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. Do I have everything on the correct display? Definitely over there. Yeah, seems like everything's fine. Gym works. Alright. I'm still on the wrong Stream Deck profile. There we go. Nice that there's an easy way to do that, partially because I made sure that the buttons are there to do it quickly. Switch over to here, and then press that. There we go. Oh, EJ just hopped into Discord.
Yow!
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 Thanks.
Why are y'all being so obnoxious?
Guys, we're doing Friday Night Racing. We're playing Assetto Corsa. It's open season. You can come in. Anybody's welcome to race. Just don't be a bitch when you drive.
Except predominant.
Well, damn, boy.
The Sultan of Supercells.
EJ is very quiet. He must be setting up his stuff or something. And not.
You are one half
Already- which-
volume. Yeah, that's because I'm double the distance away from my mic. Son.
I guess I'll do this because we're probably doing this first. Let's leave the new prototype for later.
Yeah, dog.
This delivery.
Hey, Max, you know what's funny? Did you see the crew for the Axiom 4 or the next
Alright.
Axiom mission?
The Axiom? I don't think so.
The AX4 mission. Polen Ken into space. The guy's name is, what is it? Stanislaw Uzlansky. I wonder where he's from.
Let me gonna just check that right now.
Yeah, I wonder where he's from. You know, that's a very interesting name.
I wonder. That setup is bad. That's from last year when we ran this. That will not be any good. The setup has changed completely. I mean, it's not going to be able to modify anything because everything is
He's from
locked
Canada.
down.
Yeah, baby.
Except for the brake bias, I guess. But
Wait, I don't know why I said that.
also, I don't know. We'll see how well I can drive tonight. I'm in a less than optimal seating, but it's fine technically. But like, I would prefer to sit in a slightly different position than this. But
and I like
because of the because of the seat-related issues that I've had this past week, I have to keep the chair in a fairly specific location to minimize weight on that one particular wheel. And, yeah, it requires I sit in a way that I probably wouldn't normally sit for FNR.
I'm actually on the street.
But whatever.
Coming home, EJ.
I'll make do.
Oh god, it's him.
You're all clear. Stay behind the line.
Is that because Brimo was coming home?
What?
Gotta
Maybe
calibrate my
that's
brake
it.
pedal
Oh, no,
at some
that's
point
it.
because if I don't... Throttle! Please! Act properly. Actually, the brake's pretty good at the moment.
That's not my job.
I'm gonna pull over and do this.
No, it's not a sexist thing. It's just not my job.
Not happy with how my pedals are sitting though. Jab of the brakes to get the
That's
things.
gross.
Come on.
I am Birdman.
Sit evenly. There we go.
Sounded
We're not-
strangely like a frog.
Again, the whole sitting out of position thing. My pedals are further back than they would normally be, and it's throwing me off. Normally I'd have my chair further back, but again, I have to have it where it is currently because of the pivot wheel. By the way, if
Okay.
anybody wants to help me out with buying a new chair, I don't know how much it will cost, because have you seen how expensive chairs can get? Well, I just went onto the office chairs subreddit earlier just to have a look, and the main post, the pinned post on there, the first chair they list as a recommendation is like $1,800. Like, I'm sorry, what?
Honestly, it's still Ferrari.
Doesn't even look like it would fit my use case either. So, yeah, that's
You
useless.
run the sync thing?
I don't have any water.
Jokes are bad and you should feel bad.
Clean.
By the way, as a reminder, at Road America, you can basically go wherever you
Right.
want,
You need to update
as
your
long as it's
change
paved.
patch to the newer version as well.
What? Why did they start doing this?
Go to
Just,
settings,
you got it.
content shaders patch, the one at the top.
Yeah, there's a CSP update, and Max has already forced us onto it for whatever reason. I don't know, probably a bug fix or something that he wanted.
Not much.
That's a new fastest lap for Monkey, 2:13.
I think they just
with
had
car
practice.
left, clear left.
Eek!
You know who I did hear from though?
I guess.
The explosive expert.
Oh yeah, that guy.
He had a big life event.
Yep,
That's ominous.
not that ominous.
Well, his wife's been pregnant for 9 months.
How could he be pregnant? His wife be pregnant at the same time?
How indeed.
He fucked her and then she fucked him, I guess. That's how that works, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
Backgrounds, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah?
Clearly.
Dinkle, just shut the fuck up.
Is the Lexus any good?
We got checking.
We are
Lexus is, it's good, it's just very sketchy on throttle.
Sexist Lexus. Cowboys.
Yeah, if you can tame it, it's not bad in the slightest, but it's a bit of a handful at times.
I liked the feel of the BMW, but I feel like I'm not going to get much to buy it.
That was too early to turn in.
I don't think
Sector
it's
210 was okay.
like there's 2 free also. Don't worry about it, just take one. There's other cars.
Alright, dude. It's
I believe that
track the car.
Grass
Track
strip
the
in
car.
there is
Let me-
track limit.
Yeah, let me know whenever you
Issues?
wanna
No,
launch.
gotta be
the
careful.
session.
I gotta remember where to break through
I
there.
should probably ask
I'm
as
not-
is
I'm
usual.
not too worried about my health and safety. Hold on.
I'm worried about my health and safety after watching the stream.
P2.
2 seconds off a dingle.
Check
That was a little early and bad in general.
You can do it now. Maximum.
Let me know.
Yeah, dude.
It's a little early, don't you think?
I guess the latest usual, aka 30 minutes qualifying,
dude.
qualifying, and 40-minute race, right?
40?
That's what we've been doing lately.
Yeah.
We're doing
Well, we
another
also shut down server 2.
40-minute
Right
race?
there. Session is up.
Ugh.
Look out for the pit speed limit.
Why? Can we stop doing these longer GT races? I hate it.
Roger.
Also, predominant Fluxers, I think, has an issue with the sync up.
Anyone having sound issues? What's wrong, Dukely or Niftring? I think your mic volume is still low. Well, I think everything is turned up all the way, weather guys. So
There
I
we
don't
go.
know.
Now
What do
everything
you
is
wanna do about
actually
this?
thinking properly. I refreshed it and it
think-
didn't seem like it updated.
It might be good to just
Yeah,
turn
I mean,
down
Kiosk, at least it's
a
Road
setup and
America.
Maybe Discord and
There's a couple of
people can
tricky
turn
corners, but
up the
it's a
stream.
lot of straight
really the
lines.
only
But
thing-
yeah,
choice
it's
I
more
have.
GT3.
yeah.
You
It's
could
the only
also
option
just
that's
yell
there.
really loudly at everybody.
I mean, I could.
For 40 minutes.
I'm in a garage in the woods. I could be like, "Wah!"
At least I shouldn't be blinded by the sun during sunset,
volume's
because
good
there
with
shouldn't
it,
be a
Discord.
sunset. So,
Yeah. Yeah.
again, I'd rather race for like
Hey,
half the
Yard,
time.
Say something.
Cookies,
Please no.
please.
Or, you know,
Guys,
go
you
race
guys
the
talk-
prototypes
talk real quick.
instead
Talk with
for
me.
that amount of
Talk with
time.
me.
Let's test them
Talk
I
through.
would like some cookies,
No.
please.
No.
Yeah, cooking. Yeah. How is
Sprunk. Sprunk.
Potatoes.
Why are my tires getting dirty in the pits?
Also because
Freaking
tips
tough.
We've got
for anyone?
28
Is that
minutes
good?
to settle up.
There's an issue on your end. Nuclear, how dare you? Predominant say, oh no.
Yellow flag.
Who is named Whiskey Foxtrot?
Engelbert, seed for me, do it.
Seed.
Yeah,
It would probably help me if I fucking connected my wheel.
Yeah,
Good job, forehead.
that generally
Listen, I had
helps.
issues.
We know.
He's too busy filling that new SSD of his with I'm just gonna stop there. I butchered that so
That was
badly
the first
multiple
time forever.
times along the way. But you know how the rest of that was gonna go. Okay, so basically leave it in third and you can get around the turn, then upshift to fourth for the exit. Got it. Do these actually have enough grip to go flat out through there now?
Do what you want.
They didn't used to. Not enough grip to do that though.
Alright, Jeff, we got qualifying here. Whoever goes fastest during this practice session is the one to start first in this race.
It's not a practice session, it's qualifying. I guess qualifying sessions are still technically a practice session. Yes, that actually is true. So I guess, yes, technically it is still practice.
That's pole.
No, it's not. Yeah, when I ask for a gear, please let me have it. Thank you. Have it. Need to not do that. Okay, that curb was nasty. Yeah, wow, that's easy flat now. I actually went back and watched the two races we did here. Well, the highlights that I made of it at least. Earlier. Needs to be earlier. The highlights from the last time we did this. And yeah, that was not flat out.
sorry, I was going the wrong way.
B2.
How'd you
Yellow
manage
flag.
that? Feels like there's a bump there that's just upsetting the car every time going into the corner. Still going very wide there. I thought I was a little earlier on the brakes at least. Can you not? Surprised I caught that.
Got half your fuel left.
Don't need first basically anywhere.
The car ahead has just done it. 209.01.
That wasn't great. You know, you're not really meant to hit that curb. Like, it shouldn't be necessary.
The leader has just done it. 217.48.
$217. Jim, please.
You're in pole. We're running on fumes, mate.
It's enough for another lap.
What's your speed limit in the pits?
4 times the charm. That's how the saying goes, right?
Pit exit's clear.
Brake thermals turn themselves off again. Actually, didn't I update it to fix that issue? Maybe that was just them being defaulted to off or something after the
Yellow
update.
flag, caution. That's 20 minutes to go, 20 minutes.
Harpo, do you also have fairly high ping?
Relative to normal? Yeah, Ted.
Yeah, same. Just wondering why cars were skitching about. Glad to know it's not just me.
I mean, mine's not ridiculously high. It's somewhere around 35, 40.
Yeah,
Mine's pretty good.
mine's stable at 30, but it was jumping up to 60 earlier.
I mean, 40 is pretty good when it's usually closer to 25. It's quite a bit higher.
Really, Dinkle? Really?
It's coming back
2068?
down.
Really?
I still have like another half a sec.
Oh, fuck off. There's a point of diminishing returns going all the way out there. I think I'm hitting that. Yeah, my ping is sitting, well now it's coming down 29. Probably a rolling average, if I had to
Yellow
guess.
flag.
That's the dirt.
I might try a router refresh real fast.
Not great, not terrible.
Yellow flag. Keep your wits about you, mate.
There's no reason to even touch that curb on the left side there on entry. You don't need it.
Quick. The leader has just done a.
What, was I banging up against the limiter too much there? Oh, bitch. Not ideal. Rebel's way too far ahead to get a slipstream off of. Also, that lap should have been better.
Pole position.
Yeah, only because Dingle left. That's fine. At least got the
Your
lap
exit's
in.
clear. Don't cross the white line.
Yeah, I see what Dinkle was saying.
Yeah, my ping is still sitting a little higher than normal. Again,
Yellow flag.
30-ish versus 26, 27. It's not by much. But it's still higher than normal. And when you've got a ping as low as about 25 milliseconds...
Do not look at the leaderboard peak now.
It's,
The leader's just done a 206.00.
It's pretty big jump, you know? Just remember, twice 100 is 200, but twice 25 is just 50.
Can we go back to the track we did last time?
Don't ask me.
I was actually good at that one.
Not bad.
Yellow flag.
All good, buddy.
I did not realize that Kink was an overtaking spot.
No, it is flat out now. Oh,
So, like, the best thing to do is get off, like, the racing line.
15 minutes remaining. 15 minutes to go.
Like,
On one
for future
hand-
reference, it's all good.
I feel like I should turn EJ up because he is super quiet. On the
Oh,
other
yeah,
hand,
you're
I don't
fine.
want
I was
to
more just
because that'll make him
listening
super loud otherwise,
to the
but
kink
back
in
to the
one
first
piece.
hand, when the fuck am I in voice with him otherwise? Since, you know, he's kind of abandoned GTA racing. Which I still find funny considering he said he wanted to do it more on New Year's. But, guy's got a life to live, I guess. So.
P2.
I think 62?
Really, Max?
He finally noticed.
Fucker.
I mean, I told you to not look.
Snake or something in here? Oh, hell yeah. Hello. What's up, man? Good going, man. It's good to see you.
I'm been distracted by voice now.
Nuclear, it's a different set of master cylinders, so it's not comparable to other sims. But it might help, it's just
Good awareness.
ABS is crap in AC.
Yeah, I went to fourth way too early there. Not that this is a good lap, but still, good awareness.
Yellow flag, watch out.
Okay, that explains why I lost so much time. That's basically an instant shift up.
Oh, I pissed off the right front. Happened.
Sector 3 is 1.5 seconds off the pace.
Sure it is.
DJ, if you want, setting the PC at 2 and the ABS at 4 might help.
Well, that sucked.
Just something I noticed earlier.
Probably not wrong, but the real
Car
thing
right.
is that,
Clear right.
As long as I have the track right, yeah, you can that doesn't.
They were doing good up until the
I know,
point
I
where they
liked it
decided
more.
that, oh yeah, I should move to the middle of the track.
Hey, player.
I was trying to get a slipstream.
Watch your mirrors, there's a car approaching. Clear left.
Yeah, I'd expect nothing less from Max.
Listen.
Guys, we play for points on occasion. We used to do that. We might get back into doing it, dude, if I decide to pull my head out last.
Well, Le Mans is basically ready to do that.
Go, Slackster.
I didn't almost hit the wall, you did.
You, if you're recovering, just stay to the outside around the carousel.
Thank go.
The car ahead has just done a 207.77.
Oh, that was Maggie.
10 minutes
Nova,
remaining, 10
the
minutes.
point series, the only difference is that there are points and nothing else.
Yeah, dude, just come in and race. Doesn't matter if we're racing points or not points. This is open for everybody. My original goal for FNR was to teach people about how to, like, racing etiquette and how to race. So if you want to learn how to wheel, at least in sim racing, that's what this is for.
I'm focusing more on the rear brakes than the fronts, even though the fronts are absolutely cooking.
Namely, everybody else here is great.
Fronts will cool off quickly.
Don't worry about it. Just get in here and
A
drive.
little bit of heat soak
If you
won't
have any
hurt him.
questions, just ask.
Now, come on, EJ, that's not true. Not everyone else is great.
Yark,
Yeah,
if you
there's...
come in here and wheel, you need to shut the fuck up.
Actually, yes.
I third that.
I agree, but I'm not going to voice my opinion on Discord.
I'm not here to race. I'm just here to give you shit.
Well, then get the fuck out.
P4.
Can we play with a controller? Yes. Controller is...
Yellow flag. Carla, clear
Actually,
left.
of this time, it is easier now
Kirby,
because there
please. Not the
are
best.
logical scripts that help you with that. And it's actually
Could have
quite
been worse,
easy, I think,
but
to
not the
drive on a
best.
controller now. I think Dinkle can attest to that.
Are
I
those
cannot
scripts
get the
similar
first
to
two
wall
trainings down.
hacks or aimbots by chance?
Kind of like aim hack, but actually not OP. It just helps you steer the car mostly. Actually, like, it doesn't steer for you, it just...
So it's like autopilot.
No.
No, it doesn't steer for you, it just helps you not oversteer the car.
Smooths out your control inputs, dude.
Basically.
Because of the controller, the inputs are very dynamic.
Overall,
Yellow
if
flag.
you wanna
Caution.
try, I can help set everything up at any time and tweak stuff if needed. I'm down to help
followed
anyone
them.
to get into racing. Be it
I would like to
controller
have another
or
attempt
wheel.
at a lap.
Yeah, if you could
Getting caught
teach
up
me
with
how
other
to
people.
fast, that'd be great.
Okay, so
fast?
here's what you do.
Pound the pedal
Actually,
and
Dinkle.
don't ever turn.
Sorry, Mitch.
That's fine. I'm not on that one.
Oh, okay. Yeah, neither am I, 'cause I fucked up. That's good. We'll re-OS it this time, though.
I'm just gonna push as if the car is warm, but not completely, because I know better than to try and drive the car like it's warmed up when it's not.
The king should be flat in a Ferrari.
Wheel keeps coming off my
Yellow
desk.
flag. Keep your wits about you, mate.
That's always fun.
Max, what do you recommend for it's the corner after the bridge, before the second one before the carousel. Is that a lift?
The right king, kind of, right?
Yeah.
Right side.
mind
if I
do.
Right
Still
side's
left.
clear.
I don't think I downshift there. Yeah, I think it's literally just a lift.
A little wide.
Check them out.
They went wider. Oop!
I was too busy laughing at Eric Berger.
I think that was Geek.
Jamon! The Jamon!
Alright, let's see if I can actually do a lap time before the end of the session.
Alright, I
10
just
minutes
saved
of fuel
5
remaining.
seconds.
Yeah, baby.
That helps.
Let's go.
Yellow flag. Watch out.
Who should I be? Oh, okay. Max with the 2059.
5 minutes to go. 5 minutes left.
Don't look at that.
Yeah. He cheats.
Oh, you're using the good car. That's the problem.
It's probably the worst car. Just under 4 days.
Yep. It's the worst car.
Yellow
The
flag.
top three are driving the Porsche.
Sector 1 time's okay.
Come on, EJ, flat.
I'm trying, bro. That's
Not
not
even-
bad.
Oh wow. Where was the turn in there? They spun again. You can't get on power while you're on the grass.
Yellow flag.
I'm sorry.
Hi, sorry, nice to meet you.
It's still going to be an improvement if I can keep it
That's a
together
good
to the
game.
final sector.
Nice one.
Back that up a little bit, I guess. Never mind on the
No,
improvement.
Madrid is 2 seconds though. You gotta find that second, EJ. I know.
Oh, never mind. It will be an improvement
Picked up a little bit of time out of two.
for other reasons.
Oh, I'm out of fuel. Damn it, I was using you as my datum. Fuck! What am I supposed to do now? Drive this?
The fuck did I do that on my best lap? Oh, no. B is session best, not personal best. As opposed to
We've still got
that.
time to put in one more hot lap if you want.
Okay, EJ, keep into the carousel, keep on throttle until you see the darker marks on the asphalt. Yeah, right here.
Yeah, there's no way.
You can basically carry a lot more speed into the carousel.
You say keep on the throttle. You talking about keep your foot in it? Like send it?
Yeah. It's basically flat until you see those darker marks on the asphalt. And then coast, maybe slight maintenance throttle. And once you see
That's 2 minutes left.
on the
2
exit,
minutes.
the red-yellow curb on the right side
Flat until the
on
darker
exit of
marks
carousel,
my ass.
then back on throttle.
Or was just gonna push at that point.
You were 10th off the pace in sector 2.
Alright, we're gonna stop on that nose now.
You got this.
Yeah, see, just back that up a little. And then the car wants to dance on throttle, of course. As usual. Slow. Yeah, I don't know where to find another second. I'm sure I could find it if I really tried, but not
That's your
happening.
fastest lap today. You're now 1.5 seconds off the leader's pace. Your last lap time was at 2:07.52.
Well, there's some time, I guess.
Estimate you've got 5 minutes of fuel remaining.
Damn. Tried to get back to power too early, and then you saw what happened. Thing is still hanging up around 30.
It's like kind of tight in the first part.
Sector 1
Lift.
time is good.
Slight maintenance throttle. And back on power.
Nice.
Too deep.
Yeah. You can kind of let it like keep a bit more speed into the first part. Let it drift out a bit wide in the middle of the corner, so you get back into the right side as you're exiting. Basically,
That wasn't better.
make it a double apex corner, I guess.
Yeah, I got you.
Sector 2 is 0.9 off the pace.
Jesus.
Still 6/10 up on this lap. Not bad, not bad. Boom! Yeah, I'll take it.
You should still have this lap.
The amount I'm sliding the car through that turn is not ideal.
Oh,
I missed it. I had settled in my front.
That was terrible.
I think the only issue
I'll just
see
keep
is
driving.
you're just slightly over slowing for the slowest corners.
You're currently 2.6
Maybe try
off the
braking
pace.
like
Very little
2,
fuel left.
3, 4
Sector
meters
3
later,
is
something
1.7
like that.
seconds off the
Shut up,
pace.
Jim.
How do you actually learn the track without the track line? Stibbles, I played too much Gran Turismo. Like every other racing game, Gran Turismo, Forza back in the day. I know all the tracks, man. I know that. You get them, you pick them up over time. Dude, it's some weird, Pavlov stuff, dude. Once you learn tracking, you know it. That
Yep.
information is saved in your brain somewhere. It's very strange. Like, you know it. Like, I know these tracks, I know how to drive them, but the problem is that
You're a 10th off in sector 1.
do what I want to do, and it doesn't do it.
I had
Yeah,
you when I lost the
execution-
last corner.
I used to race
Execution
with the
is always the
racing
hardest.
line on, and I thought that was helping me get the corners, but no, what you need to do if you're like jumping into the game and trying to learn the track is go around it slow and accurate, right? And just speed up a little bit each time you go around. You learn the track, you learn the corners, and you learn how you handle the car
That's
in
not
those
faster.
corners at speed. Yeah, you've got to go slow around the track fast.
Yep.
Fast. First.
Slow is smooth, smooth is fast.
Yes, David, I know.
That's the
every
end of the
track that
session.
we race,
P3.
I'm pretty confident that I know all
My
the
wheel
tracks
is
that
slightly
we
turned to the right
like-
because I was
like
turning
say
into
Forza,
the
Gran Turismo,
kink there.
F1. Dude, I even remember some of the original like Maple Valley Gran Turismo tracks that are made up. Like, I
Hell
remember how
yeah.
to drive those tracks, dude. It's just I know how to drive it. It's just my brain sometimes is just like you're gonna forget to brake. All right.
And everyone does that, literally everyone.
Yeah, that's just it's like golf. Everybody knows how to golf right.
The
but
leader,
nobody can golf
Max,
right.
is pitting.
Check your fuel
P3,
load,
get ready.
dudes.
Okay,
Yes.
so
In
this
this race, we got a 40-minute race, dudes. That means
Okay,
you race until the timer
Neil
runs
guy,
out. And
that
there's 1 or 2
is
laps after
Shaw.
that, and whoever's in first
MT
at the end of
Shaw.
40 minutes wins.
apparently racing
Oh,
from
and
a
I
Should be
friend's house.
one pit stop.
We start from the back, Max?
I think tires.
What's tires? No. Fuel? Yes. What did you say, Dinkle?
We start from the back?
We can.
You guys gonna let me start from the front?
Yeah.
We
I'll
also
allow
can.
it.
Up to the other guys.
Rolling fart.
Okay, rolling
Wait,
start.
how
okay,
far
rolling
back was
start.
Arpo in quali?
Over a second.
Okay, we can start at the back.
Are we doing a warm-up lap, standing start, what?
Warm up lap, indeed.
I think I got the gap down to like a second and a half.
You over there in your crappy Geek Nation car.
Yeah,
Oh,
1.5
hello.
seconds.
Hey,
I want you to stare at the back of my car for the entire race.
no, that is not happening. They will pass you like the swallow passes the snail in my home country.
I don't know what the camera did there, but apparently
Hey, stop
trying to
flashing
move
me,
while
it's
holding
gross,
right
that's
click and
against
in the
terms of
menu
service.
doesn't work
Hey,
well.
hey! Who the hell is that?
I don't know.
Hey,
It's weird.
you!
That's ETF. I can see that from here.
Turn off the fucking brights, you fucking piece of shit!
Rolling start. Get ready.
We're gonna have fucking
nerd.
word.
Burnout time.
Hell yeah.
Starting in P3. Stay behind Max in the right column.
Right, I'm controlling the pack.
Yeah,
Get
I'm not
position
racing
back.
yet.
Hold your
guys.
position behind Max.
Chill.
Oh good, now he's gonna be telling me about that the entire time.
I need to pull over for a minute. I forgot to turn my friggin' radar on.
He's gotta go poopy!
Oh.
He wants cocoa!
Let's go.
Gotta
Radar,
go
right.
poopy.
I might wanna turn that on again.
So what
Our
I'm doing
just go
right
really slow.
Chatterino, is that I'm trying to get some heat into the tires. You want to get the tires all nice and sticky like.
And brakes. Don't forget the brakes. Also, apparently, our pod that fixed didn't fix it.
Coming through on the inside.
Brake temps.
Yeah, I noticed.
Left side, left side.
Ain't got nowhere to move. Okay, he's coming through on the inside.
Yeah, we can.
That was not the corner to do it, but we got it done.
Left side, left side.
Actually, you should be in front of me, Dinkle. Technically.
Yeah, I was just changing PP settings.
He's changing his PP out.
Oh
I
my.
don't change my PP settings.
PP.
Max, where are we throwing the green?
Good question.
Just start line. This track actually has it
Thank you,
marked,
guys.
unlike the previous one.
We're doing jaw.
Hold your position.
Oopsies.
The right lane.
Whiskey, I think you have to catch up a little bit.
Oh, small PP is here.
Got it.
Wait, is that Sawyer?
It's a shame that he stopped subscribing. It was always funny to hear how Texas speech pronounced Papines. The small PP because Papines
Well,
turns
the
into
car
the
guys,
penis.
yeah, the one
basically.
who used to race with us. Yes, yes.
Based on your lap
Yeah, I
time, you're not
remember
a car guy. Alright, form up.
Am I calling it or just going?
Go
I'm
with the
on
line.
inside. Or no.
Are you ready?
What was
No
that, Max?
countdown,
Doesn't
but you
matter
can
right now.
no countdown, but you can call green.
Go, go,
Green.
go. Left side. Clear left.
We're on the inside. Fuck.
It's a slightly delayed call, but whatever.
Fuck.
Don't worry, this won't last.
Sorry, okay.
You did something?
I hit you on the off the track, right? You're in the blue car? Who did I hit?
I've not actually practiced with this much fuel in the car, so gotta take that into consideration a little bit. Not great. It works. Still fucking up that final turn badly. Honestly, if Magi manages to get past me, I'm not too concerned about it.
You set me.
No, rip.
He can go.
That was a 211.00.
If he's faster, he's faster.
Oh, that's grass. Close enough.
Want to make sure I hit the apex, you know?
Yeah, a lot of the apex, but
Ankles up to 5th. Max is I don't know where. Braking on the curb is not ideal.
You're pulling away from the guy behind. The gap's now 0.8.
deep.
Too much throttle. 7th. Max is 7th. Single 5th, max 7th, or at least at the start of the lap, that's where they were. You need to stop doing that.
Porsche train.
Yellow flag.
Wait.
Somehow that was still legal. Not entirely sure how.
Sorry, concrete.
No worries.
Max is already up to concrete. He was in 4th at the start of the lap. They must be 4th, 5th
The
at
guy
this
behind
point.
has just done a 2:08.85. Fastest lap for Max, 2:07.85.
Gotta catch him.
That's not a good sign.
Not bad.
You're leading.
Gee, thanks, Jim. I didn't know that. Looked up in the mirror and all I saw was a dust cloud until a Porsche emerged from it. Stop it. That was good.
Come on, Sawyer, give me a fight.
This is the line.
Oh! Not that kind of fight.
It's a Porsche, not a John Deere.
You're right. All good.
The guy behind is now 1.0.
That left front is not happy. Well, that's the fastest lap we'll have set thus far.
You've just done a 2:07.32. The guy behind has just done a 2:07.60. Yellow flag.
Weigh the car down with fuel and I go faster. It makes sense somehow, I guess. That was slow. Yeah, 2/10 down. No surprise.
Our refueling window will open after 19 minutes and closes after 22 minutes.
Where's this yellow flag? Where is the yellow flag? Jesus Christ, if it's 2 sectors up, don't fucking show it! Somebody just limping around on the grass or something? Like, Jesus Christ. What are you doing?
Car right side's clear. Defend your position. Don't let him through.
Someday they'll learn. Hopefully. I'm not trying to abuse that turn massively, but I mean, if I fuck up and go that wide and it works, then it works. Do I defend? I guess I might as well.
Left side. Car left. Clear left.
Sorry, I needed to slow down that much to make the turn. And that left front is taking a ton of abuse here. Not great.
Trying, Ernock, I'm trying. I don't know how proud of me Scary would be. I'm driving around a Ferrari,
Oopsies. Make mistakes like that, I'm definitely holding Magi up. But then I can go and get a better run out of there and run away from him. Denying him any opportunity down here. Was it Canada corner, I believe? Am I remembering that correctly?
Yellow flag.
If only I could change
Winkle, what
individual
did you
tires.
say about taking ARPO lines?
The gap behind's increased to 1.0
So not
seconds.
two.
Your lap time was 2:07.81.
And what did you do?
New fastest lap for Max, 2:06.53.
Fuck.
Car is definitely on edge at times when you
Happy
floor
Day.
it like that. Legitimately though, if I could just change the left side tires, that would be nice. Because changing 2 tires should be like twice as fast as changing 4, right? Because the tires take fucking forever to change on these. You don't want to change them if you don't have to. But this turn just destroys the left front.
My pedals keep shifting on 4.
Nice bit of force feedback there from the curb.
Yellow flag.
Flag, please. Don't do that. wide. Of course, it's funny because I set my fastest lap period during the race. It now means that no matter what, my lap delta is timed against my fastest lap outright. That's what I'm trying to say. But because they're the same lap, clicking that doesn't change anything. Also, that was either one hell of a coincidence with the lag, or switching it caused the lag. I think there was something else going on though. I'm just being a nuisance right now to Maggie.
I see you guys are having fun up front.
Quite fun.
We both dropped wheels there.
Yellow flag.
Oh god, not up here.
Don't let this guy distract you.
I've shifted early again. Here we go again.
Left side. Still there. Clear left. That's 5 minutes of fuel left. You've just done a 208.10. Don't give up. Keep him under pressure.
That wasn't ideal.
Car right.
This is
Clear
your
right.
fault, Max.
Why is it me?
Yellow flag. Caution.
It's always your fault.
I guess it is.
The
Just
next
like
car
earlier.
is Max, you're pulling away. The gap behind is now 2.7.
Getting overtaken by Max and Dingle was an inevitability at the rate that they've been going.
Don't reverse across the track unless you know it's clear.
Yeah, that was my bad. Sorry about that.
It's fine. Just for next time.
The gap to Max ahead is increasing. It's now 1.4 seconds.
That poor left front.
The kink is so nearly not flat in the Porsche. It would be perfect with your line.
That's 20 minutes to go.
Yeah, you can get it flat, but I left most.
Oh, I didn't come down a second.
Yeah.
We're at the halfway
same.
point. Should be
I mean, I did
about 3
briefly,
minutes
but I
of
thought that
fuel
was
remaining.
first.
Yay, back markers.
That's a rare sight to be predominant.
What, still being in the race?
Well, back markers.
I am the back marker.
Watch your
Me.
speed. We
I am
expect
the
you
back.
coming out of the pits into clear air. When we exit the pits, we should be in position 9, a few seconds ahead of King.
Just take it now.
I don't know how to drive in clean air.
Well, I'm here to help then.
Max is now in the lead.
Good timing on that call.
Oh, I overstalled
Pit
for that.
window open.
I noticed.
I didn't slow down enough for this.
Your exit is clear. Watch the
How was
white
I already
line.
down 0.2 liters?
I think you gave me your curse. Now I don't know how to drive on clean now.
Guys are a little cold after
Yep,
being in the
clearly.
pits.
This is the line.
Like I said. Well, the left side tires have got a bit of heat in them.
That was fun.
These tires always this slippery?
Oh shit. Thank you for
The
reminding me.
leader, Max, is pitting.
I would have forgotten myself.
Oh shit! Is it that time?
The gap behind is now 1.2.
Ooh, locked it up a bit there. Stop sliding so much.
made it.
Jesus.
Nice.
Lost like 20 seconds though.
The next car is Monkey.
Alright, net lead. Who has it?
Is it like 7 liters a lap?
Heads up, there's a car exiting the
Yeah,
pits.
7 and
Well,
a
yeah,
half.
I would hope so.
About
P7.
Not be a half.
Yeah, he's definitely still ahead. Can't really be an undercut when the tires didn't get changed. It's just a fuel stop.
Are there collisions in pits?
Nope.
Nope.
Also means that Max 100% did not take new tires. Which is no
Should turn
surprise.
them on for Lemo.
You're reeling, Max, in. The gap's now 3.3.
That wasn't great. Of course, I said net lead earlier. No, Max is just back in the lead. Because we really don't have enough fuel for more than that, basically. So now, big questions are, can I keep it on the road for the remaining 15 plus minutes? And can Dingle catch me in that time? Or Magi, for that matter. But Dingle's obviously had the higher pace of the two. But as the tires wear more, none of us in the top
15
4
minutes
took
left.
took
Yellow
tires.
flag. Dog is entering the pits. He's in P15. Expect him to come out a bit behind you.
I would hope so.
There's a car leaving the pit lane. Yellow flag. Watch out, P2.
Looks like it's Shaw.
gap to. On your left. Clear left.
Would have preferred they just been on the side from the start that they wanted to stay on, but it was an early enough of a move that it wasn't the end of the world. It's not ideal. That poor left front.
Just done a 208.07. That's good consistency.
Well,
Keep it
I
up.
guess that answers the question of who would be catching up to me if I don't make any mistakes. Major mistakes that lose me, like, a lot of time. Seems like Magi had an off.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Angle is still 10-ish seconds back. Probably closer now after that horrible set of corners.
Max ahead is increasing. It's now 6.2.
Being behind me is not the danger, it's being in front of me that's dangerous.
Unless it's... never mind.
Were you gonna say what I thought? I think you were just gonna say?
Probably.
No comment.
It's Arthur, so you never actually know.
Honestly, I stopped saying what I was saying because I forgot exactly what he said, so I didn't want to misspeak. I think he said the danger is being behind him. In which case, unless it's GTA, because then you really don't want to be in front of him either. Oh, this lap was invalid. Glanced over at my iPad and forgot where I was. See, that lap was invalid before I even got to that point. Oh. Why would it have been invalidated?
Yellow flag.
Turn 1?
You've got 10 minutes left. 10 minutes to go. The gap behind is now 7.4.
Depends on how many mistakes I make.
Yeah, you saw that. Snibbles. That was a little bit of a luck moment.
Turn into the turn eventually.
Go in turn 2. Brown flag. What race was that? Nordschleife, I think?
I don't know what he's talking about, honestly. Like what exactly he's referring to there. Also, what's turn 2 at the Nordschleife? Which one is turn 2?
Yellow flag.
And that left front's really hurting.
Oh, Jesus! I didn't realize you were so slow here. My bad.
Sorry about that, Max.
Oh, that was all on me. I looked at the in-game chat at right the exact wrong moment.
Doesn't benefit me because it doesn't matter. He's a little bit slower briefly. Whoop-de-doo, the gap didn't shrink to nothing. So, ultimately, he's fine in the end. We did not turn in quite that early. Dingle is getting uncomfortably close though, and yeah, that's still half a straight away, but closer than is ideal considering there's probably 8+ minutes left in reality. I think I should have enough fuel to the end. It's tight. Something like that really doesn't help. Oh look, I was flat till the dark marks on the track. And then it screwed me up to the rest of the turn. Funny how that works.
Fuel remaining. The guy behind's reeling you in. The gap's now 4.5.
Yeah, that's bad. I need to be doing high 207s, low 208s ideally. But every left-hander, the car is not happy.
Definitely feeling the tires. Not the amount of grip that it was.
Yep.
That's 5 minutes to go. Come on, keep it together. We'll be on the podium here.
I mean, I should be on the podium regardless, but higher up step would be better. A little wiggle like that isn't the end of the world. I can deal with that.
P2.
That was the biggest time loss of the entire lap. Also one of the worst, considering now I got the longest straight on the track, more or less. No, I think it is the longest.
The gap behind is now 3.0.
Yeah, it definitely has to be, right? Give me a second when I ask for it.
Yellow flag.
He's gonna catch before... I catch way too early. Why was there grass there?
Yellow flag.
Please. Okay. Could have been really bad depending on where they were. Okay, assuming Max hasn't changed anything in theory, this next lap should be the final one, I think.
Of fuel remaining, 5 minutes.
Yeah, and there's like one lap of the race left. What's your point? I hope it's the final lap, because I can't afford another one.
Looking good for a podium.
Yeah, even he thinks it's the last lap.
Come on, EJ, you got this.
No, I can't. My right front tire rod's broken.
Still out of slipstream range.
45 degrees to the left, go straight. I have right front control arm damage.
Should be able to finish.
Yeah.
And I put in 2 liters to less.
Well.
My right front tire is towed way out. Yeah,
It's not over until it's over.
I can't steer. I can't steer. I'll finish.
Good enough. I knew I could get a better run out of there than he can based on how Magi was doing before. Just need to not fuck up the final turn, basically. Good enough. Another lap and you definitely would have had me.
Yeah, I needed one more fucking lap. God damn it.
I won't slam it into the wall.
Well, then you can blame me because I forgot to set the time to account for the permission button.
I got spoofed in the carousel and I gave a little bit too much of a berth and he got away from me before the last final passing opportunity.
Yeah, I'd noticed earlier I was getting out of the carousel better than Magi a lot of the time, so I figured I could probably get you out of there and hopefully pull enough of a gap.
Good job, Max.
Yikes.
This fence solid? No. Oh, it's all grass. I don't know if this is solid. Oh, it is.
That was a pretty good race.
Very good.
It was going great.
Very nice.
Yeah, it
I
was going great
tractor.
until I spun out, and then it overheated the tires, and then it
Would you?
downhill from there.
Hi, Geek.
They just phased right through me.
Geek, what did you do?
Oh, that's the wrong direction.
Into the ether.
I'm floating on nothing.
Pissed because I should have had fifth that race, but I took one curb too much. It unsettled the car. I was way far ahead of you, and then I fucking hit a curb. It unsettled the car and spun out, and I lost like 20 seconds.
Yeah, but that's your. Don't get me wrong. That's a mistake you made, right?
Hi, everyone.
Yeah.
And EJ wasn't exactly his mistake.
I was going through the kink and somebody was sideways because they spun out and they backed up. They backed up when I tried to go by them, like right when I tried to go by them. Like it was an accident. I know that, but fucked up my right front control arm, dude. I could feel it. My right front tire is like probably towed out like 5 or 6 degrees.
I love how nothing on the infield is solid.
Well, I'm right next to you with the same issue after after the cooldown lap. Oh,
That's how you take that.
That sucks, man. I would have beaten Snake. Damn it!
You did really good.
You had me.
Yeah, I know. That sucks, dude.
I think you gained a lot of positions
Max
around
with the fastest
pit.
lap, Magi,
Like,
or
the
Dingle
way they keep it
next
Dude, I had a
fastest.
couple of
Even Magi
two,
did
like,
beat me
minor
on
stoppers
fastest
in the
lap.
beginning, but I was pretty damn consistent.
Yeah, Magi 1.1 seconds slower.
Progress. That's progress.
Me 1.2 seconds slower than Max's
Like,
fastest lap. Meanwhile, Dingle was only 3/10.
Shaking the rust off.
You got
Slowly
no
but surely.
Crying out loud.
Yeah.
I know I wasn't driving parts of the track very well, if not, like poorly, but a full second?
2079, I'll take
Crying
it.
out loud.
Oh, that's why my game is running so badly. I had the stream open in the background.
Yeah, Snake, hey, that's racing, dude. Don't worry about it. It's all good. That was
Imagine
fun.
having
that
a
was a fun
stream
race,
open
dude. I
be
was
the
like,
reason why your
dude, you were up my
computer isn't
ass the
performing
entire
well.
fucking race. I'm like, please don't mess up, please don't mess up, please don't mess up.
Sorry,
Fuck.
have to. I can afford to actually say that now. I say now, it's been almost 2 years since I got my 10900K.
Damn it!
But still.
I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is about these races we've been doing, like the IMSA-like races.
Well, Kiosk, if you're still here, it didn't look like there was hope tonight, but turns out that was the best result I could have gotten, so...
Friday night racing, and
there you go.
I went from like 230, 220 down to like consistent 214, 212 range.
Who's that talking?
That's a notable improvement.
Slack.
Oh, hell yeah, dude.
Yeah, man.
Fuck yeah, man. That's kick-ass, dude. Oh, shit. All right, let's see what this Raptor 3 motherfucker looks like.
It's still quite a ways off of what
I think
us
we've all been
top
waiting
group
for that.
I was thinking about it the whole
we're
race.
doing,
That's probably why I was like, I want to see
gotta start somewhere,
the fucking motor.
Any amount of improvement is better.
What the shit?
It looks simple as shit. Like
It looks like a Kerbal engine model that's not finished.
What the hell?
Not enough polygons.
Well, they internalized a bunch of stuff.
Or they forgot a texture map.
Dude, imagine
Why is it
they were eliminating flanges. Like all this shit is press fit in like a wheel bearing race or something. That's dude. What the?
Yeah,
shit?
all the flanges were huge. Yeah, that's right.
Correct me if I'm wrong. It's usually like V bands and whatnot, right?
Yeah, it does.
Not
Looking at it,
Both the
yeah,
flanges.
it honestly
depends on
does
what it
look
is,
like
dude.
something
The main
you'd see in a
plumbing
video
lines
game.
would have
It's so
been wired
simplistic.
wired off hex bolts. But yeah, dude, there's no fucking way that's a real picture.
I don't. I'd have to see it on a rock and be like, I don't believe that.
Elon did say that it was going to be much more simpler.
Yeah, no, that should be the real thing.
Dude,
It reminds me of something you'd find in in Fallout.
I'm
in
not
one of
showing
those
it on
factories.
It looks like
because
we have
shut
rocket
up.
engines at home.
Yeah,
there's no way.
it just doesn't look real.
So
That
that's a
does not- yeah, dude,
replacement
for
for
real.
the regular rocket engine that they're using?
Just something about the lighting too.
A lot
Yeah.
of the flanges, the pipes, like the pipe that goes up on the right hand side, looks like 3D printed.
These could be additive. A lot of it looks cast to me. There's casting lines on it. But what I'm looking at is this huge flange that they have right here, or this huge cast piece right here that holds the methane turbine assembly. That's what the fuck is that? Where did that come from?
It almost looks like a gearbox, like 2 big gears in there or something like that.
What's that, Sawyer? I can't really hear you.
They look like big gearbox almost.
I mean, yeah,
drive both
it
motors.
looks like there's a bell housing for the turbine machinery. I can't believe that. And you know what the crazy thing is that thing is better than Raptor 1 and 2. That's like 300 bar chamber pressure, 2,400 kilonewtons of thrust.
What's that blue thing on top?
That's a cap. It's a cap for your methane impeller inlet.
There is supposed to be another race, by the way.
Yeah, it's a FOD cap.
I don't know. Just kind of waiting for things to start. You got to test those LMPs after all.
I mean, it's clearly isn't all the pieces. There are some bosses here that aren't hooked up. See that? No heat shielding needed either. No. Raptor uses film cooling in the combustion chamber, the throat, and the nozzle. Like 3x film cooling. That's what that manifold right there, that one, and that one are for. So yeah.
I have anything to add? Anything to show? Anything?
And it also has regeneratively
Not really.
cooled copper channels. Milled, not milled. Or actually, I think they are milled. I forget.
Guess I could do those.
There's copper channels in here. That's
The new Orca.
here. I'm gonna retweet it. That's
Shadow over there.
the LVT 45 from Kerbal.
I think it was Dingle decided that red stripes would look good. I don't hate it. Although seeing a close shot up over here, just this little bit reminded me of Geek's livery a bit, but
you know what? Maybe
that's
not
fine.
LVT 45. Let's say that's the swivel.
Where is the camera
from
in
Kerbal,
here?
Right? There we go. Good.
Art imitates life. Light
Auto
imitates art.
align car. There we go.
Dude, for real, it looks like an LVT 45. That's crazy.
You know what's the next step?
I don't know how it drives though.
More strats.
Yeah.
Which is why I kind of am waiting for something to happen instead of them just talking about
Max, if
rockets
I'm
or
looking
whatever.
at this right, it seems like they built some structure into this, so the engine is the strut. For real.
Pretty much.
That, I mean, like I said,
It's an HDR toggle.
Your methane turbine machinery is all mounted on whatever this this piece is, right? Like
that piece just looks weird. Like it doesn't belong on there.
Yeah, it looks strange, like a 3D artist didn't finish.
It looks like they took AI model and just the same way they did it with that one Bugatti or whatever. And just simplified everything.
Yep.
Is this a gimbalable engine?
I don't
And if
use
so, where is it
HDR on my
gimbling
display.
from?
Technically, my
Is it
display
like
does
right
use
at the
it.
top?
I think
but
they
I never
don't
use it because
differentiate now. They just have different mounts for
HDR
that.
400.
So this does
Need
not
I
have
say
a
more?
gimbal on it.
It's
See
there.
those-
It doesn't mean it
there's
looks
these
great.
bolts up
Although I
here,
I
that's
won't
where the
lie.
gimbal attaches, all those
Loading up
bolts
some
on
of
the
your
top,
typical HDR
some
like
of them are missing.
demo
I'm not sure
videos
why.
or whatever
And
on
then-
YouTube.
So Zay actually asked a really good question. Yeah, and Eric, no more green coating. Say you asked a good
It
question.
does look very nice.
How does the gimbal? How does the?
You can see where HDR 400 fails though. In the brighter brights and the darker darks.
There's a whole there was a whole.
Still looks nice.
Like ridiculous thing with.
But yeah, the main reason why I don't use it is because I don't want to have to deal with the tone mapping in OBS. Because obviously, if I start doing HDR content for myself, I then have to compensate in OBS because, you know, it can't really stream HDR and you gotta do the SDR tone mapping. It's there, you can do it, but
hey, Pines.
Again, for me, there's just not enough. Not enough worthwhile, not enough reason to do it, not worth my time.
Yeah, I messed up. I didn't get a single lap practicing before the race. I absolutely sucked.
Yeah, it happens. Okay, so see these things? These are flex pipes right there. They're now those flex pipes on the RS-25 in this particular case is those are there to make up.
Max said he's going to start up the session anyway.
From flowing cold propellants, like the flex pipe is kind of like a slinky.
EJ's just running his mouth.
And yeah, that's what you'd see, a flex pipe right there, and that flex pipe can move back and forth, and they're flowing while the engine.
Oh, give me a break.
Like, once again, it's quite impressive.
Can you please?
Yeah, see, they have the flex pipe.
Max just said that he started it.
Covered up. The RS-25 would have flex pipe on its low pressure turbine, low pressure oxidizer, and low pressure fuel turbine inlets right here. There would be a.
But this will say that it's not
right here. I might have a picture from inside of the shuttle bay.
Ridiculous.
Inside the shuttle's aft orbiter segment, that might show you.
It just really likes this picture, doesn't it? I guess I don't have any other
it's the
Road America pictures.
Yeah, flex pipes. Dude, there was a whole thing with this in the 50s. I know it doesn't look like much. There's a whole thing with this in the 50s because they were trying different flex joints for engines and stuff that needed a gimbal, and they couldn't get it right. This was like one of the big things about.
Oh, the camera just tried to teleport.
Really kind of figured out with the H1 and the
also, you can see that my wheel's a little turned sideways. That's from my phone, believe it or not, because it turns out if I turn it to more or less this angle, I can just have my phone sit there nice and upright.
On
kind of wonderful.
Rocket motors.
Anyway,
like in the mid 60s, was actually causing cavitation inside of the line. It was causing cavitation. It was causing a
Your exit looks clear. Stay behind the line. You've got 18 minutes to get a decent lap in.
I can't hear EJ over the wow. That's light. That is very light. Oh, now it's stronger. Now we're up to speed. Also, I see something in the bottom right.
So how the propellant actually flows through this bridge structure is one of those things that was really, really like.
Do you see it down there? That's not disappearing. Do you see it? Something down there.
That was a big.
I noticed that earlier.
Big. Yeah, just think about it. It's all ridged. It's all ridged. The propellant's just gonna flow right by, and there's gonna be air pockets.
I need my UI. Yep, no ABS on this. We've got charge control, and that's it. Also, downforce is a wonderful thing.
It's like a metal accordion. Yeah, it's a metal accordion that has to be able to hold the same pressure inside of it, and also not create cavitation inside.
Gotta get used to not having ABS, though.
all right, thanks.
The problem is the downforce means that you can't really slide this car easily, so it's hard to generate tire temp by weaving. That was grass. Very touchy on the brakes.
We have time to run the LMP.
The session is up.
You guys go have some fun. I'll see you guys next week.
So he says.
I was hoping you would get a chance to check out. Well.
EJ, question. Do you know if you're gonna be available in 2 weeks? Probably too far out to know, but might as well ask. We could schedule a mall for that day.
Let me talk to my better half.
Yeah, just let me know whenever. No, he forced me to do it.
15 minutes.
What the?
It's a weed mobile.
Stop.
Is that Predominance hopefully not real livery that they showed him?
Always has been.
Always has been.
Last lap was at 156.9.
You guys have fun.
Gotcha. See you there.
Later.
Have a good one.
The leader's just done it. 156.1.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
157.2.
Don't do that. Brakes are way too touchy.
I'll get him set up with a better track map so we can see where the people are on track better. That will help as well.
Alright. See you later, boys. Good night.
See ya. Later.
I'm hardly pressing into the brakes, and that's happening.
So,
Yellow flag, keep you at
any first impressions?
Brakes are touchy.
Yeah, turn down brake pressure to 85%. Just do it. Like I've been
85?
telling a few people, the 100% version is designed for like 90 kilogram load cell, so basically like a real bike.
I have a love-hate relationship with this new sound file for the car.
Why?
Thanks, it is clear.
I'm just not used to it. It's weird.
I know. It's always like that. But it is a bit closer to
155.1.
Should not be able to go that fast 13-1 immediately.
I think we all have a little bit of weird mobile in us.
The car feels 500 times louder than it should be. I might gain down 2%.
I might have to balance it out a bit more. I only did it like in 30 minutes.
There we go.
Yesterday.
B3.
Max, I can't tell if this is just my setup, but the driver position in VR does not feel right.
Fastest lap for Max, 154.3.
Holy crap, is a fast.
Like I feel like I'm too far on the right of the seat, and the steering wheel is too far away from me.
You can adjust it.
I would just adjust it.
Yeah. I'm trying to move. I don't think I can move forward in the seat now.
Yeah, you can. Driver or seat position.
There is an up for it, yeah. You should be able to move anywhere you want.
Onboard settings or?
Yes, onboard settings.
Recenter VR position, there's a button.
Also that.
Oh yeah, I recenter it and it's not working.
Yeah. Move your head and then recenter it.
Yeah.
Also, predominant, you say these are fast, and these are still nerfed a bit.
Because they'd be too fast otherwise.
Yeah. This track is going by so quickly.
Yes.
And it's so much downforce.
Yep, it's
Isn't
so
it wonderful?
nice. We love downforce here.
to the brake power?
85, maybe less. Just feel it out.
Yeah, honestly, 85 still a bit touchy.
I found 85 around the sweet spot.
But
Just look
I'm
at how
also not
braking
used to
works
not
out, it
having
doesn't work out
ABS
too much.
at the
You
moment.
still have to modulate the brakes, obviously.
I can feel the difference in my wind sim, and I love it. More fan
Fastest lap for
power.
Max, 153.3.
Oh wow, these are great to drive.
Yep, why not?
Well, they've been, what, year and a half in the making, so they should better be.
10 minutes of fuel remaining.
Nice to drive.
Just in time for the ACO.
Yeah, the amount of work that Max has put
Well,
into
they
these is
postponed
kind of
the
ridiculous.
regulations anyway, so...
Jesus. Okay, don't drop a wheel there. And then this is just, yeah. Whatever. Whatever.
They know they can't beat this car.
Yeah. Okay, so Shaw, in game, like in the car, there should be, like when you have all the apps, where you have all the apps, there should be something called onboard settings, and the more rearward was, I think, one of the arrows on the right, the left arrow on the right.
Still gonna be well off of what Max has done.
That's your quickest lap. That puts you 1.6 off the pace.
Just
Still getting
try
up
all
to
the
speed
arrows
with it.
in case that doesn't do it.
Jesus.
Yeah, the seat position minus will bring you closer to the front. It will move you forward in the seat.
Yeah, that's unfortunately something that everyone will have to adjust more or less.
I need to figure out how I can move my UI stuff forward.
There was a setting for that, I just don't remember what it was.
Yeah, I don't remember either, but it's like I'm trying. I have to sit so
I know
much
it's
more forward because the window's so small.
I know it's in CSP settings, and there's like a special VR section right like near the bottom of.
The guy behind has just done a 155.
It's somewhere there.
So I definitely, I actually want to start sitting closer to the windshield.
Holy fuck, Max.
The UI, I can't move the UI. Because I watch people do iRacing and stuff. They're like driving on the dash. I'm like, man, I sit so far back.
Kind of like this. Smile.
Yellow flag. Watch out. E5.
These are a lot. You have to be like on point to.
Yeah. I think
to
like
drive it well.
if we hadn't been racing that track, I couldn't drive those. But I would actually really love to try these out.
They are fun. I
Do
tried it a bit earlier and
Single player exists.
just downforce.
Yup.
Sector 1 is 0.3 off the pace.
I might be back later. Thanks, Max, for everything.
No worries. Thank you for the app as usual.
The deletion changes that you want?
Copy that.
Yeah, the app is working great. I love it.
And once we get what's that thing? This show. You're in the dash cam. If you click F1 once more, it should like put you into the come a bit further back, and that you should be able to adjust that count.
Yeah, but if I use that, I can't see the UI. It's behind me.
I know, I was looking at the shop.
Oh, my bad.
Damn. I like downforce.
We estimate you've got 5 minutes of fuel remaining. Yellow flag.
Man, these things are
Times
loud.
okay.
Yeah, definitely something to tweak. That's what we test. And then
Too
we
much.
also need to actually try.
You gave me downforce. I'm happy.
I know.
That's 5 minutes to go.
How are you
5
liking
minutes.
the car overall?
I need to mess with a couple of things. I think mainly brake pressure may be still a bit high for my liking, but it's not bad. Just getting used to it.
Yeah.
Yeah, over the
I
crest,
don't know
that's not
about the tire
surprising.
pressures, but they are a bit low.
Yeah, on the right sides especially.
Also, yeah, I just said that. Word of warning, you probably don't want to run over any elevated curves. Because the plank is really low to the ground, and it's really steep. And you can probably imagine what will happen.
I've already gotten airborne once tonight.
Yep. That's right.
Not a lot of wiggle room on that. 2 traction controls.
David?
Huh.
Fine.
Neat.
Kind of.
Descriptions actually change. I think 82% should be good. I just want them to be a little bit less
This is
aggressive.
fast.
Just a wee bit.
And there's still 40 more horsepower to go, if we want.
God.
I just want to set up
Exit's clear.
closer to
Don't cross the white line.
when I launch it.
The one thing I will say is with the rear camera placement, the rear view mirror, it's kind of hard seeing down the front straight coming out of the pits.
What do you mean?
Can't see over the rear fenders very easily.
I will have to check.
We are checking. We are checking.
That's Paul.
I didn't do anything.
See how
2 minutes to go.
sensitive to
2
fuel
minutes.
this car is.
on that downforce. Perhaps a bit too much, but you can take it, seemingly. It's a little late. Yeah, okay. This ain't the lap.
Well, I can say it does react to low fuel
10
very
minutes
well.
of fuel remaining. Sector 2 is...
Oh, that was your doing,
off the
Dingle?
base.
Nice.
Very well.
Fastest lap for Max, 151.9.
Jesus, a 151! Okay.
Axe.
I mean, I'm still
Mostly
heavy
just
with
low
fuel.
and decent lap.
So I'm probably not
Yeah, I was
going to do
running
that, but a
full fuel
52
and,
is easily
Probably
doable.
worn tires.
B2. Sector 3 is
I have
3.7
zero
seconds
idea how
off the base.
tire wear is on this version, so that's one thing worth looking at.
That was horrible.
What's your speed limit in the pits? That's the end
Open
of the
the
session.
brake
B2.
ducts at all?
69.
No. Brake blanking is forced. Alright, well.
Do you like the changes to your livery, Arpa?
Most of them.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Probably like 3-ish tenths in each sector.
Is there any specific change you don't like?
I mean, I look at the car on my end and it looks fine, so I guess it's okay.
I didn't pay attention to tire pressure at all. Does anybody know what good pressures are?
23 left, 25 front right, 24 rear right. That's what I have it. Actually, let me just do this. And,
It's not what I
engage.
have.
Thank you.
I don't think I changed anything else besides brake pressure. Everything else is locked.
I'm not going to go more aggressive
2
on
to
the
go.
brake.
Keep it together. We'll be on the
I think we should
podium.
probably
This
do
is a
a
rolling
formation lap.
start.
Because these don't do standing stars well, I think.
Fair. Gotta do it.
I would think so.
Yeah, I don't know what that's about. Okay, it's holding shift right click and then pressing the arrow key to move. That's what fucks it up.
concrete? I think so.
You
We're
can,
doing
yeah.
a formation lap, right?
I guess we are. Really important to get temps in your tires and brakes.
Okay, we're starting in V2. Hold your position.
Wonder if you'll spin this one so easily on the formation lap as well, Arpo.
Depends on how sensitive it is at a constant speed. Or at least a lower speed. Seems fine thus far, though.
Well, they all be a complete dig and just turn on the tire warmers completely.
A lot of weaving for not a lot in the tires.
I feel like it's gonna be hard to spin this out at lower speed.
Yeah, it really has a lot of grip.
Yeah, it's much harder to clutch kick it.
Definitely trying, though. Okay, if you do the wrong thing, you definitely can. I was starting to get into a rhythm there.
You need to hold your position in the left column.
It's definitely much more stable than the last one.
Oh, yeah. Turning and not locking out the front.
Yeah, I think I put like 10 degrees in it.
Oh, my lefts are 18 up. It's definitely a bit heavy on the GPU. I need to optimize it a bit.
Here we go. Don't fuck this up.
Oh, holy shit, yeah.
Okay.
Green, green, green. Car left. Clear left.
Kelly, why?
Car left. Clear left.
I didn't know how fast I could go in on first lap. Nope, yellow flag. Oh. That's the plank.
Car clear right.
Bit of bullshit.
Rip.
Did you get in, KK?
Well, I guess that makes highlighting this race easy. Include the entirety of the first lap up until that spin and cut to the end.
You guys in front of me coming down to that chicane at the end, I missed my freaking... I couldn't see it.
I'll have to watch the replay on that, because that felt like an odd spin. Like, Max says it's the plank, but it felt off about that to me. Very much surprised me, because I was not expecting it.
It's a bit overreactive, but it's very hard to tweet that.
Oop, Charles in the wall.
Oh, hi, Mungie.
Hello. The car behind's pitting.
Yeah, I think I still want to take a bit of brake pressure out of it. It's too light on the brakes for my liking, for it to be locking up.
You kind of have to actively avoid curves at some points on the track. Just to not risk bottoming out.
Yeah, I'm finding that out now.
I mean, that's how they drive it IRL, so...
You're in. Monkey in. The gap is now 2.9.
Probably wait until after going through the kinked upshift. Or say you're not in six through there.
Stop taking ARPA lines.
Sorry, I couldn't help it. I locked up there.
Classic.
Think I'll lock you up.
Is just done at 153.9. Yellow flag. Max is now leading.
I'm gonna catch.
Oh,
maybe...
fucking use the ABS now. Come on, give me a break.
6th place.
Not soon enough.
Also, brake pressure 100%. Let's go.
Oh, Jesus.
Really?
Yep.
Left side.
Are you some kind of
left.
masochist or something? Stupid question.
Great move. Keep it up. Yellow flag.
I guess Concrete didn't want to fight.
Caution, caution, caution.
The gap in front has increased to
That was
11
blank.
seconds.
I can even put on the posimeter. Can you see the curve, I guess?
I have no mirrors.
Don't be intimidated.
Like in
Keep
front of my
behind you.
car. They don't show up well.
Max making sure that I have more highlighting to do.
Car right. Clear right.
Let's try to get everyone in the queue and we'll restart then.
Single file.
We'll do double stack, just let's see if everyone can get queued up. Right.
Being a little too close to Pines.
Sure, take it.
The gap to Monkey behind is now 1.2 seconds.
Yeah, probably because he doesn't want to be anywhere near me right now. Yeah, this car is definitely very stable.
Yeah, I like it. think the mall's gonna be fun.
On your
I
right,
hope
right side's
so.
clear. On your right.
Together with the new version of the
Clear
track.
right.
With all the zigzagging, I'm still losing tire time.
All the zigzagging, I'm amazed I haven't hit Pines.
I guess we'll restart on the maybe not the park straight, but the second straight.
Oh yeah, still catching up.
I think that will be enough time. I know KK is a little up down, but a little deep in something to do, I guess.
P5.
Thanks, Jim.
Oh, he's not in the Discord.
Yeah, Kerbal's
Let's
not.
hope he sees us.
Yeah.
Oh, that's Shaw or Kerbal? I think it's... No, Kerbal hasn't even crossed the line yet.
Yeah, he's there. Okay, we'll start on the straight and up to the corner.
We're going to insert outside.
Left side. Clear left.
Or we restart in single file.
I'm going left. At the bridge.
What's going on?
Waiting for you.
Why, thanks.
Car right. Hold your line. He's still there.
This is gonna end so badly.
Yeah?
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Car right. You're on the left, 3 wide.
Sorry.
Clear right, on your right. Right side's clear.
Formation laps for like 5 minutes.
Just like a lap.
Just a quick caution.
It's weird because I'm on lap 5 apparently.
Yeah, you are a lap down because we did the formation up and then you joined. But
That's fine.
yeah, it doesn't. At least you have someone to, race on track.
Yeah, it looks like there's already a fair bit of field spread.
I don't have any apps or anything.
Oh, right.
Or a crew chief, or, yeah.
Car right. Clear right.
And I barely have my wheel bound.
That's the power of slipstream when you have downforce.
Because it corrupted my, UI and my, control file.
Rip, that sucks.
Damn it, just had a slipstream.
And no VR.
The dingle's far back as well.
B3.
I still don't know where the braking points are in this car.
Don't worry, me neither.
Clear left.
Honestly, I use mostly the same points as in the GT3s.
I have no mirrors.
On your left. Clear left.
Oh shit.
Car left. Still there.
Carly, I'm trying.
Still there. Clear left.
I don't want to go too fast.
Sorry.
Oh, I see. He tells Max to go faster, but not me. He just tells me to hydrate. Go Apex, he says. Thanks, Gally.
So the myth is that you should be able to, at this power level, you should be able to take the carousel flat. Maybe with a slight headroom. Haven't
Honestly,
yet done it, but
I've been close, so I believe it.
If we can do that, then that means the car is very close to what it should be.
Little too wide. Just pretend Nicholas on Apex.
You mean the big sweeping right-hander before the kink?
Yep.
That should be flat?
On your right.
It can be, yeah.
In what gear?
I don't know, whichever gear works. I don't know.
The guy behind is catching. Good pass, mate. That was fucking
Like,
brilliant.
obviously not banging up the rev limiter, but it's close. We might just need a bit more headwind.
I would do that.
Still there.
Man, I'm like off the gas for like 5 seconds.
Still there.
If not more.
Still there. Hold your line. Still there. Still there. Hold your line. Right side's clear.
Arpo, I just remembered. I think this is a massive improvement overall over the last time you drove an LMP2 around here.
Oh.
You know, like
it was that race, wasn't it?
Yeah. Yes.
Then
yes,
yes, absolutely. That's gross. Yeah, that was. God, that was almost 2 years ago now.
Don't let this guy intimidate you.
Yeah.
Because that would have been after I rebuilt my PC, which was early September 2022. Well, that's when I rebuilt my PC at least.
God, fuck that last corner.
But I rebuilt my PC, reinstalled Windows.
I don't think I've hit that
and
once tonight.
I tried the updated LGS because
if you lock a single wheel going into that
I
last
need
corner,
LGS
you're
for
gone.
my headset and mouse. But the newer version of LGS is broken, and I had no force feedback, so I had to drive the entire race with no force feedback, which sucked. Also, that was an EGLMS race, making it that much worse. Don't use that apex curb. I'm trying, Ewok. Also, hi.
The gap behind is now 0.8.
Really don't want to go out over that curb if I can help it after earlier.
Yeah, that's 100% not flat at the moment.
Not at the moment.
The conditions are to be like...
Go faster than Geek? Don't worry, that's already happening. I don't know where he is. 5th?
Come on, guys. Driving at like 80% here.
Fuck off.
Fucking show off.
I might have like 3k kilometers this car already, so... Oh, lag.
2 laps left. You're P1.
That's a good test. Did it damage anything?
53.6.
Probably.
Because this is on the Lua damage model.
Car left. Clear left.
Okay. Yeah, a slight hint of yellow on the front.
Good, good.
And after all that, I think I'm out of gas.
Oh. Well.
chucked it in the quality fuel or the not full fuel.
Nice. I'm sure Geek will be happy then.
Woohoo!
Yeah, I was a little early, maybe.
I was a tiny bit late.
Combine the two and almost an accident.
Gap to Max behind is now 1.2.
You know where I actually haven't tried this car yet? Sebring.
I hate to think what it would be like.
You're now in the lead.
I mean, the bump stops are fixed, so as you can probably see by not dying every time your wheel touches a curb or a bump.
Bouncing off of the curb like that is definitely not the way to do it.
Yeah, it should feel a lot nicer.
Ooh, cinnamon twist. I want cinnamon twist.
Yellow flag, keep you
How many you are?
No, we might try that next week.
Gonna share? Yeah, small walk up there is fine. Oh, apparently I get Geek's portion of cinnamon twist. Wonderful.
Hey!
There he is.
I didn't even know I had cinnamon twist.
Well, you don't anymore.
It's alright, because Ewok could sleep on the porch tonight.
Rude.
I can't see the corner after the
Kios,
Corvette
come on now.
bridge.
Throwing ice cream into the mix, bastard.
Over the hill?
Yeah.
Oh, that's horrible.
Yellow flag.
It's like I never see where the thing starts.
That's not one of these.
She'll just sleep in her car.
Well, I gave
Fair
you that
enough.
for free out, basically.
You did.
Stick to the plan. Don't be intimidated here. It's fucking awesome. So
But apart from very few small issues, I think.
Hey, if
car
I
is
can
good.
drive it most of the time, that means it's
car
pretty
right.
good.
Hi.
I mean, I jumped in it with like no practice, and it still is.
Car clear left. Car clear right. Left, clear left.
Geek's on his lid. Geek's
Oh,
left.
Jesus Christ.
Geek's on the way now.
Car right. Clear right.
I mean, we've
I'm
got
honestly
ice cream
confused because I
downstairs
think I
as well.
did more than one lap when I initially loaded race.
Buck's going to a hotel, apparently.
Hey,
So I don't know where all you
disconnected a
guys
few
were.
times, so it must have just
Unless Geek ate them all.
gone goofy.
Yeah, but like once I finally
never know.
connected for the last time, I did an out lap, and I think I did a whole nother lap and still didn't see you guys.
Please. Does my car drive you in
raced for a
remotely
while.
straight
Clear
anymore?
left.
Yellow, just a bunch of back up.
Ah, that makes sense.
Yeah, it was actually more fun after that much came up.
Yeah, I just enjoyed that leaving the game caused the entire computer to crash.
Right side's clear.
Dingle, I was trying to avoid you there, believe it or not.
Oh shit!
My steering was absolutely fucked at that point.
That was good.
That was fun.
A few,
cat.
a few little issues to fix, but overall, good test, and I think everyone likes the car. For the most part.
Yeah.
Yep.
think
Now
that-
we need
that's
an F1 car.
It's gonna be
Oh,
fun on
jeez.
Lemons.
See, this is funny, Geek, because like a few hours before racing, I was sitting making setups for GT3s, and then I messed around and in Voice with Dinkle, and I tried driving the newest VRC F1 car. Yeah, never again. I cannot drive that thing. Anything. It's just too much grip. It's
There's
too
a reason
fast.
why we drove the F3
I could
so
show
much.
you, but
Too
I don't
much grip?
Yeah, basically.
Never too.
It
Now I
just
wanted-
it's
Media.
just too
It's media.
fast. Literally too fast for me.
Never too much grip.
That makes me want to buy it now.
It's bonkers.
We do need to get another F1 car going.
Or some sort of open wheeler, just for fun.
F3. F3 is fine.
I like the F2 just slightly better. Totally not biased.
Totally
You are
not.
definitely biased.
Has anybody even made a model of the new horrible rear wing ones?
The happy smiley wing?
RSS is making one, I think.
I think RSS is making one, but other than that, no.
Alright. Have a good weekend.
Yep,
Go
thank
Olympic
you.
team for whatever one you were born.
In sports ball.
I got the fun thing
Not this.
with my
Not this lap.
ACOS.ini is completely blank, it looks like.
That's like weird.
It's like 30,000 characters of, I think, just white space.
Huh. That's not ideal.
And it's not surprising that it was complaining when I tried to boot the game that it didn't like it. So yeah, that's annoying.
Max, is there a way to look at these VR CSP settings while in the game?
Yes. I think you can just because I don't know if you have to set it up specifically in Content Manager, but there is a way to like bring the Content Manager up.
I mean, I
while
don't
you're
hate
in-game
that
from
shot.
The tray bar or whatever it is. Just cannot remember. You have to like I said, specifically turn that
I
option
don't hate it.
on. Don't remember what that is.
Yeah, let me just clip most of the car out.
Geek, I'm curious.
There's the driver.
What's your ratio
Legless.
of CPU time to GPU time in VR?
What do you mean?
Like, if you look on the performance thing, is because for me it seems like they're almost always
I don't
the
think
same.
I need
so
the
can't-
focus. I
or
want
even
them to
sometimes
be.
CPU is
I want
higher,
Dingle to be visible.
so I can't
What-
tell if I'm just CPU limited. Like
What
the frame time?
What
Did I?
What page are you looking at?
Yeah, it looks like it.
Render sub.
Because there's
yeah, something like that.
ears.
That's the
CSP
He
one.
means an in-game app.
No, it's a line.
Oh, I'm not in the game. At the
I'm keeping the dirt
I thought you
on.
meant in Content Manager.
I don't know.
I'm just trying to figure out if it's my CPU time is really high because AMD things, or if I'm just CPU limited in VR somehow.
Just added a bit of. I mean that's a shot.
Okay. Well, he's trying, I guess.
Fuck it, let's ball.
It will probably require a bit
Sebring.
of tinkering with the setup, but yeah,
and a wall.
More than you did, at least.
Also not locking up.
See, there's an easy fix for that.
Called getting better.
Or turning out the brake pressure.
I'll make two like
What's
that.
the fun in that?
And then
It's not about fun, it's literally about hardware not being suitable for the setup.
I'll just do GT. Start.
Because, you know, the either there's really not 100% pressure, right? Can't really max it out. You can always push harder. And in the game, it's just translated as 100% at a certain force over the pedal. And in this case, 100%, like I said, is 90 kilograms, which is a hell of a lot more than fucking Logitech pedal.
Understeer.
I think I'm gonna give up and solve this problem tomorrow. Because I just have to just start over with all my settings.
Oh yeah, the BMW is just horrific. I'm not a massive fan of the Lexus grill either, but I mean, it's better than that garbage.
Things, I guess.
Also, I would totally muck with the prototype elsewhere, but like Max said in regards to Sebring, the setup, I don't feel like dealing with that. I'd rather just leave it for another time. And no, that's not a reason to give me a setup, Max. Think of the devil. Right, I did want to watch this back. I don't think there was particularly anything to watch from the first race, simply because I didn't make any major mistakes.
TC's going crazy there.
I'm not saying I drove perfectly, but there's a reason why I finished second on the road. And just second in general. Yeah, fair enough, Callie.
Damn, I did it again there.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it was plank.
Oh, I was muted.
Max, I was sad. I didn't even get a blue screen of death. I got a gray screen of death.
Oh.
With no actual information.
That's not good.
Yeah, it's happened a couple times. It's just the graphics driver taking a dump. But it's weird because
those red V's on the rim, you don't even see them at speed.
And I'm in VR.
Fix your shit, Max. Fucking lag.
Well, guys, it was fun racing.
I don't know. Ask Max. Fuck you too, he says. That was a little too wide. And then Max just gives me the corner.
That's better.
Red accents, yeah, fair. You just don't see it on the wheels is all at speed.
Overtimes last year? Or the year before, rather?
I don't.
This is an interesting shot.
All my settings, actually all my lap times were reset, so I have to check them separately.
How early was I there?
It was definitely in the 140s, but I don't remember if it was the 48s or 45s.
Are you running with restrictor though?
No.
maybe just a touch early.
Is this even on this server?
Also,
I
Max,
don't
while
think so.
you're watching...
No, it's not.
Load it. Is he watching though? I don't know, is he?
I don't know, someone else would have to check.
Alright, well, I gotta go rescue Ewok because her battery apparently is dead at Taco Bell.
Oh, no.
Oh.
So, talk to you guys later.
Hey,
Later.
see ya.
Later.
Y'all will.
Damn it, Geek, that was your fault.
What? What did I do? I didn't do anything.
I was distracted by hitting the push talk. And he's gone.
This is what I'm talking about, Max. Like, you can see it.
Yeah, I'm not taking a line enough line through there.
But I was also very far to the right. As soon as this dash line is clear, you know, you can move over. But you can see just how much, especially depending on the angle
more
of the
drivable.
corner. You can see. Or rather,
Even
you
with pretty
can't
much
see
zero setup tweak.
that well. That's what I was referring to. It's not major, but depending on the track, that
So
could
much
be...
understeer there.
Can't do much about it. Yeah. Because mirrors, probably, Kelly? Split mirrors.
I am done.
As am I. I really don't have anything more to do. And ends. Alright. So, yeah, that's it for tonight. Next stream is... you know what it is. Normal time, normal place. Normal calamity. Normal, we don't know what the playlist is gonna be named until we get there. I don't know. What more do you want from me? It's GTA racing, you know how it goes. Overall, not a bad night, I guess. Even if I would have rather not done a GT race again, GT3 race for 40 minutes. It turned out well enough in the end. I was never going to beat both Max and Dingle, but to beat one... Callie... No. There's your playlist name. Yeah, he did need one more lap. But... oh well. Dingle, that is. You can't hear him, but... he's talking in my ears occasionally. Anyway. Yeah, I don't know. Stick around for some ads, or don't. Do as you wish. I don't care. I mean, it's always appreciated if you stick around, but... yeah. And there's a reason why Discord is muted. Anyway, that's going to do it for me tonight. Thank you everyone for watching, and hopefully I'll see you next time. Later.